What about the linkage between electric cars and solar power?
We found some surprises in our electric car research. And we have, as part of our field trials, the nation's highest residential concentration of electric cars in a neighborhood. So we're measuring every minute at each of these homes that are participating, 73 in all. What are they, how much electricity are they using to charge their cars? And also along those lines, are they all charging their cars at the same time? Well, first off, all of the research models had hypothesized that people would use their electric cars charge them at the same time. That has turned out to be wildly not the case. And it made intuitive sense once we thought it through. But people's life patterns are just so different. And, sometimes if you have kids, you have to take them to an after school activity, or you have an after work event, or maybe you work from the home during the day. And as a result, people's electric vehicle charging patterns are very distributed. As a general matter, though, they're charging a lot more at night than they are during the day. So the opportunity to actually draw on kind of real-time power from your rooftop solar panels into your car, that would likely be more of a phenomenon that could happen at a workplace garage or something like that, and not as much at homes.
Okay, uh, but cars have big batteries,
Yeah.
and if battery uh, s- storage and smart grids become more widely accessible, what is the potential for electric cars to be kind of a storage battery for a home, or even
Yeah.
a neighborhood?
Well, look, here's my personal view of what one of the contending game changers is. And that is a used electric car battery coupled with some rooftop solar panels in the developing world. And you suddenly have a battery that was already paid for with the car. They have something like 80 kilowatt hours or more of capacity, and they're pulled when they're at 70% of capacity. So, say 56% or 56 kilowatt hours of capacity. uh, and a home doesn't need more than 5 to 10 typically kilowatt hours at any time. There's really the possibility that you could take used car batteries from electric cars along with cheap solar panels as they come down in price, and suddenly open up some meaningful amounts of electricity service and the freedom that comes with it to people through that currently have little to no electricity service.
Right. So one of those batteries could serve a small community or a village, it would seem.
It could, or several homes,
Yeah,
like a classic microgrid.
sure.
We might think of batteries in the same way we think of transformers. Transformers typically serve 2 to 8 homes, and so you might have a battery in a similar role.
Right.